more coming up right after this. Matthew Boyd, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Strike thrower, not afraid to go in and challenge hitters. He's kind of what a manager like to have. You know what you're going to get with Matthew Boyd. He's not afraid to throw the fastball or his breaking stuff over the plate. Sneaky, really good pitcher.
No balls and 1 strike.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Ground ball, foul down the left side. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dero, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. Ready on 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. Lifetime numbers against Matt Boyd. He's only 2 for 10. He also has 1 home run. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Top of the first, just underway here in Motown. Slider laid off for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
This offense has been warned. If they didn't know already, now they do know. He's got his A-game fastball with him today.
3-2 to the Yankees center fielder.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Jones is there, and he'll make the... Digging in, Victor Reyes. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Changeup, called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at for ball 3. This is on the ground over to first. And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, after the leadoff knock right there, you know what they say. You get that leadoff guy on, I don't care how it's done. He usually comes around to score. But let's tip our hat to the pitcher. He set the tone in the top of the first, retiring him in order.
0-1 count and the pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Reyes on at first, nobody out, and a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. A moment now in Motown to check out the Tigers starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, like everyone else, I can't wait to see what Miguel Cabrera has in store. I mean, he's got over 400 home runs. Any manager would be happy to pencil his name in the lineup and rely on that power every time he comes to the plate. What a luxury this club has.
And he's safe.
Batting fourth, the second baseman, Ronnie.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ronnie Rodriguez. And they're runners at the corners now. And that's taken high and outside for ball one. Popped him up. Gregorius over to his left. And that's the second out of the inning. Next up for Detroit, Nico Goodrum, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. In comes Judge. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Tigers. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Lifetime numbers against Matt Boyd. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Torres swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one. Two and one. The 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Popped up. Rodriguez is there for it. 1 out.
Batting fifth, the left fielder.
Stepping up to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Sharp ground ball to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball swung on and missed.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. Well, right back at him, and it hit him. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm. And that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off. And from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue. So that at least is a good sign. Coming to the plate now, Didi Gregorius. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Got him to go down swinging there. Didi Gregorius is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Stanton over at second. Sanchez at first. 2 out in the inning. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. From the stretch, the 1-2 hit sharply on the ground. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, he wrote big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela as he'll take a look at the pitch. Too low. It's ball 1. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. The set and the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway in the inning. Next for the Tigers, Dawa Lugo. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Ball 1. And this is low. Ball 2. 2-1. Changed up on him, and he gets the inside corner for strike 2. The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Another try at 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Hicks. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out of stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now. Jordy Mercer, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. And this is nowhere close, and it's a 4-pitch walk. So a runner at first with one man gone, and that'll bring in the Oklahoma State product, Jordy Mercer. 1-0 count. Here it is. Called strike at the knees. 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1. Yankees lead this 1-0. Number 2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2.
Intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. So striding forward now, number 34, ready to get his day at the plate started right here. 0-1 the count. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1. And it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter.
full count with 2 outs now. So if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
LeMahieu is there to make the catch, and the side is retired for Detroit. They're down 1-0. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
DJ LeMahieu.
The windup and the 0-1. And there's ball 1. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
The 3-1 pitch. Line toward right center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
One out here in the Yankees' third inning, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. First delivery to him on the way. And this is on the ground is short. Could be two. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Yanks held in check. They lead it 1-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Victor Reyes. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jacoby Jones. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he will make it around as he gets in there at third on what was a terrible throw.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he was feeling good about it.
Stepping in now, Ronnie Rodriguez, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Misses. Ball 2.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
So he got him swinging. Ronnie Rodriguez becomes the second out in the bottom of the third. Digging in for his second at-bat, Nico Goodrum, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And it's fouled away. And 2. Here it is. A bouncer up the middle. And this is a base hit, and that'll get him on the board as this ball game is tied at 1.
Boy, D'Lo, so close to getting the strikeout there. Needed to make one more pitch and didn't throw a good enough breaking ball there with 2 strikes.
Yeah, and that's what you pray for from an offensive standpoint. You try and pick up that red spinning dot that constitutes slider coming in there, and then you hope it doesn't fall off the table. He was able to get himself inside that baseball and get a ribby hit.
Standing in now, Dawa Lugo, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Lugo stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower, manning the hot corner down at third in today's game, although he's primarily considered a second baseman. 3-1 now, and I think he wanted to know where that one was.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Here's the payoff pitch. Slow little roller to third. Right to him. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
The second baseman.
All right, Heidi, thank you. First pitch of the at-bat. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. In there, 1-1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Digging in, Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And there's out number 2.
Up next for the Yankees.
So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the fourth. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 0-1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Pops this one up. And that's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Edwin Encarnacion now as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Hit the other way out toward right field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Yank just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored one run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Fastball got him looking, as that had 2 seam action on it, 1 gone.
Up next for the
Ready now, Jordy Mercer. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. Urshela comes up with it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The batter, number 34.
Stepping in, number 34 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike. One and 2 to the Tigers catcher. 2 out, nobody on. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Hit sharply toward the right side. Judge is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. Stepping in, Gio Urshela. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. A solo shot here to left, and the Yankees take the lead. It's 2-1.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Into the box, DJ LeMahieu. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Jones sprinting after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder.
At the plate, Aaron Judge. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So a runner on first with 1 out now. And that'll bring up the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Rodriguez moving to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batter.
So stepping in, Torres. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Yankees do get one on the solo homer. Middle of the afternoon in Motown. 2-1 New York. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Victor Reyes. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, center fielder
Jacoby Jones, the next to hit. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. And Hicks will settle under this one for the second out.
Now batting, the designated
So 2 are gone now for Miguel Cabrera. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
The count now at 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
This is good patience here to work at the 3-1, especially after 2 quick outs to start the inning. Even if you don't end up getting a hit or drawing a walk, at least you're making the guy work a little bit and giving your pitcher a chance to rest a little.
Now batting, second baseman.
They talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad day, D-Row.
We used to say in the big leagues on the bench, anybody can get 2.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and that will bring an end to the appearance by Jay Happ. So he'll depart here, and you know he would have loved 1 more out to qualify for the win, but he's gone nonetheless after 4 2/3.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Tigers lead. So coming to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Another one sent foul. And that misses 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Swing and a liner, but foul. The 3-2 one more time. Hit hard to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first down of the inning.
Up next for the Yankees.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. fouled off. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
I got to say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Here's another 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. Lugo in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Still 1-2. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the sixth. Ball 2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Another payoff pitch. Fouled away. 2 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout, and we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll depart after 5 2/3, as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go. So digging in now, Nico Goodrum. His prior history in this matchup, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Scooped up on the backhand. On to first to complete the double play.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but 1 ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
And a ball 1-0. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat. And this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it 1 good at-bat at a time.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
Both teams with 8 hits in this one. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
And he fouls this one off. The payoff pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Striding forward now is the DH, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Encarnacion.
Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. To short. Taken in by Mercer. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the third baseman, Gio.
Trying to pick things up where he left off.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Cutter low, 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
The 3-1 pitch. This is in the air to left field. Reyes moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Striding in, DJ LeMahieu. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Nope.
Too low, 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Line to the right side. Goodrum is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, number 34. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day.
The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
2-2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Victor Reyes is on deck. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Standing in, Victor Reyes. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Up next for the Tigers.
Now at the plate, Jacoby Jones. Lifetime against this pitcher. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Strike 2.
0-2. We got time.
And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 0-2 once more. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Our score remains 2-1. Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
One-two is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Now batting, Aaron Hicks. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. Number 34 gathers, and the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Now batting, the second base.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Torres. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. No balls and a strike to count. Here it comes. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Can't connect there. It's 2-2. Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2. Another full count pitch home. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 3-2 one more time. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. He spoils another one, and will do it again. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is. Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Miguel Cabrera. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Time called here as with potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back. Chad Green takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
57, Chad Green.
First pitch on its way. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. A ball and 2 strikes.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. And it's off the wall in front of the bullpen. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Now and he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
The 0-1 delivery. Down and away, ball 1. Green typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty V, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective.
I'm shocked he was even able to foul that one away. Now he's got to set his sights back over the heart of the plate and maybe be ready for something inside.
And it's fouled away. Again, a 1-2. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. fouled off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Likely nothing up at third, but he'll step off and look him back anyway. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Now a fly ball, but far too shallow to get that run in. Judge has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And with 1 out, he won't risk it, and the tying run is forced to hold on at third base. So striding in, Lugo. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
1-1. Misses, ball 2. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Harold Castro will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 30, Harold Castro.
Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. The set and the 2-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Hit on the ground to third. The throw from his knees. Throw on to first, and the Tigers wind up with nothing as the inning is over. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Harold Castro will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Number 63 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 30.
Now the pitch.
Castro.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. (2-0) to the Yankees left fielder.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now. A shot down the first baseline. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the 9th. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive, and you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a 1-run lead.
Now the 1-0 is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. Two and one now. Set to deliver on 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out. So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. Lugo is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Next will be the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the belt, kicks and deals. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line hard, but this is a foul ball. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
And tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Settling in now, Gio Urshela. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch. Into the box now, Jordy Mercer. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Jordy.
A ball and no strikes. In for a strike. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home is a cold strike on the changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes, Miguel.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Ball 1.
And that misses, ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
A ball and a strike.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And 2-2.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. Stepping into the box, Victor Reyes. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there. 2-0 to the Tigers left fielder. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the ninth. This is line to left, and that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. He was able to keyhole a strike on 2-0 to keep the inning alive.
Up next for the Tigers.
Nice AB right there. 2-out single in the ninth. You put yourself in a position to be the tying run. Start loosening up the water cooler lids. We could have a walk-off happening.
1-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last breath for the Tigers. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. A full count, 3-2 to the Tigers center fielder.
All right, 3.
Dylan Betances takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Man, that's what you would call an efficient outing. One pitch and he gets the save. He doesn't get paid by the pitch, so he just figured he'd end it quickly and hit the showers. Good call.
2-1 the final score this afternoon. The Yankees used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Tommy Kahnle takes home the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees. 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 33 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.